Good morning. It is 6:40 a.m. on what? Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday, July 11th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Last night was one of those nights where I was really feeling very sleepy, and so I made a point of going to bed early to get lots of, maybe a little extra catch-up sleep, and I succeeded at doing that, but it was not enough, and so I still feel more sleepy. It's one of those examples of something where it would be easy to draw a false correlation. For example, the idea that, well, I got more sleep and I feel more sleepy, so obviously getting extra sleep doesn't make any difference, it just makes it worse. Well, no. It's probably because my decision to try to get more sleep was born out of being sleep deprived in a more chronic way. And the tiny bit, the extra hour maybe of sleep that I got beyond my normal sleep schedule, which is already not enough, didn't make up the entire difference. Who would have thought? Because this is a perfect example of something that is impossible to do a good scientific study on as an individual, right? Like, this is something that you could try to study statistically or something like that. But as an individual, it can't help but always be anecdotal, right? Or something you could perhaps track over a long period of time. But this idea that, well, I feel more sleepy. Well, do I feel more sleepy? More sleepy than what? Than my thought process told me I should expect? I don't know why I'm getting high like this right now. The point is that I don't know how sleepy I would have felt if I had not gone to bed early. So, this idea in my head that getting an extra hour of sleep is somehow going to magically make me not feel tired at all was kind of never going to be a realistic expectation. And so, not meeting that unrealistic expectation can convey the impression that I am more sleepy than I would have been, which is probably not true. And besides, the other thing that I definitely know very well is that the level of sleepiness you feel immediately upon waking is not necessarily going to be reflective of your level of sleep deprivation. Because there have been plenty of times where I woke up feeling, hey, pretty okay, but then just dragging by mid-afternoon. Other times where you wake up feeling, oh, really sleepy. So sleepy, I just want to get some 5 more minutes. Hey, wait, that's a good idea for a show. But then you feel fine all day. And I think that's all down to the, those sleep rhythms that they talk about and what phase of sleep you were in when you had to wake up. I wasn't looking forward to getting out of bed this morning. I actually kind of woke up in the middle of the night because it was raining really hard, which I actually kind of like. I like the sound of it. But I was kind of dreading having to get up and take Luna outside in the rain, but it was not so bad. Not so bad today. There are times where I know she needs to go, but she doesn't want to go out into the rain, and so it becomes this exercise in misery where we have to stay out, but she doesn't want to, and so she doesn't walk and tries to go back inside, which just prolongs the entire experience. Happens sometimes. But today, yeah, she's a relatively high energy morning for my little dog in terms of recent trend. So she did just fine, and then she did her romping around thing that she does when she is all wet. And so, yeah, that's where we're at today. I have some percolating thoughts about virtual reality because I kind of dug back into that a bit over the weekend, and I'm thinking more about it now that we're a little ways into this current generation of virtual reality products like the Vive and the various cell phone headsets and so on. Um, I'll talk more about that in the future, I think. For now, I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.